Hi there, this is Maria Breakwood Swab, your Life Possibilities Coach. I enable and encourage women to live the highest expression of themselves, to once again find joy and enthusiasm for their life. Let me tell you a true story that a dear friend shared with me of a lottery ticket. Her name was Lucy, and the longer I knew her, the more I appreciated her sense of humor. She had experienced so many tragedies in her life, but always knew how to count her blessings and appreciate a good laugh. Every evening, her husband Earl would return home for dinner after a day at the office. The routine at home was always the same. While Lucy prepared the meal, he would grab a quick shower, slip into some comfortable clothes, and then maybe listen to the news until they both sat down to eat. On one of these evenings, Earl wasn't sure whether he would be out of the shower in time to hear what the winning lottery numbers were for that day. So he asked Lucy if she wouldn't mind writing them down in case he missed them. She agreed and had pen and paper ready to jot the winning numbers down for him. After they were finished their meal, Earl remembered he hadn't checked his lottery ticket yet that he had bought that day. He went to the bedroom and retrieved it from the top of the dresser where he had placed it earlier. Earl started comparing the numbers off of Lucy's note with the lottery ticket he held in his hand. Lucy was watching his face with interest as his eyes got bigger and bigger with each matched number. When he looked up from the ticket and looked at Lucy, he was at a loss for words. All of a sudden, she burst out in uncontrollable laughter and then stopped immediately when she noticed that Earl was gasping for air and getting red in the face. At that moment, Lucy knew she had made a big mistake. She had to thump him on the back and tell him it was all a big hoax. Apparently, while he was taking a shower, she found his lottery ticket and thought it would be a good prank to jot those numbers down and then give them to Earl to view. Well, let me tell you, she certainly wasn't prepared for his reaction. After shocking him and scaring herself, they both were able to calm down enough to speak. I guess Earl had some choice words for Lucy, all the while she was trying not to giggle. He didn't seem to share the humor in the prank that went awry. When Lucy related this story to me the next day, she was still giggling. I couldn't help but laugh at Earl's expense. I could visualize how indignant he was and how repentant Lucy was trying to be. The one thing I knew for sure was they certainly didn't have a boring marriage. My dear friend Lucy had a heart of gold and would be the first one to lend a helping hand. Her New Year's resolution was always to be a kinder person. The qualities I loved her for was her sense of humor and her mischievous nature. She couldn't help but to create laughable situations. Lucy always brightened my day with her antics. Have you ever been blessed with such an impish friend? One you always look forward to seeing just because of the way she made you feel? Please leave me a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on this. You may or may not agree with me, but your opinion does matter. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, there are good times to be had. Talk to you soon.